What's up, everybody? Are we live? Did it actually work, child? Are we actually here? Like, we must be live, child. What's up, everybody? What's going on? I know y'all probably sitting up there thinking, who is that sexy man on that live, honey? And that's me, Bijan the Don. What's up, y'all? Come on in. So what's going on, everybody? This is Bijan the Don reporting live. Okay, so what's going on, everybody? This is Bijan the Don reporting live. I thank y'all for whoever tuning in to my live. This is just the testing. I just want to make sure that y'all can hear me. That's why it's titled the Unofficial Live. So what's going on, everybody? Y'all in the room? What's going on? How y'all feeling? What's going on, baby? Talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, baby. What's going on, y'all? Shut up, Scooby. Oh.
Oh, I jumped in your life. Photo bomb.
On my life.
Photo bomb.
On my life.
You gotta go back and eat it.
What's going on, y'all? Come on in the room. Go ahead and send this out. So what's going on, everybody? I wanted to start this thing off right and just playing a little something. Not too much of it because I don't want to get my shit snatched down. But just just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I'm sick of motherfuckers trying to tell me how to live. Hoes hate under my pictures on the gram. Bitch, you better hope I never run across your man. In the mall
And
with
that's
him,
all I
I'ma
can
have
give
a
you.
ball with him.
That's all I can give you. Can't even give you no more. But what's going on, y'all? This is Bijan the Don. I thank y'all for whoever tuning in to me, checking me out. This is the Unofficial Live. I'm just testing my connection, and just making sure all my shit is straight. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I just got the new haircut today, and I'm feeling like $1,000,000, baby. So let's get this thing popping. I wanted to talk to y'all today. I really just catch up with y'all, share some shit that's been on my mind. There's been so much shit in the news and the media lately. Like I can't even divulge in everything, but you know what I'm saying? Like I really wanted to just highlight some shit. You know, starters. June 25th, not even 2 days ago, not even 48 hours ago, not even 72 hours ago, a young trans girl by the name of Brayla Stone. She was 17 years old. The little girl was murdered in Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas. She was murdered, and then somehow allegedly, the person who was responsible for her death was on social media bragging and actually showing the money that he received for killing her. Like, this shit has got to stop. I'm so sick and tired of every time you turn around. Every time you go to Google, every time you go to the news, or every time you go to any type of reliable source, you always hearing stories about transsexual girls getting killed or transsexual men not even getting identified. You know, somebody tried to come for me today in one of the posts. I was on one of the celebs posts, and, you know, he had posted this nice piece about Black Lives Matter and all the lives that we've lost, you know, thus far. So I went on there because as I'm going through the piece, I didn't see nothing talking about any of the trans girls or the trans boys or men that we've lost since the beginning of this year. And I mean, like, if you want to be inclusive, if you really want to set the tone, you have to add everybody. Everybody is added to the damn pot, not just the cis gendered man and female, but everybody gets added to the pot when you want to talk about Black Lives Matter. And that's the thing that I don't get. Like, people be so righteous and so forthcoming on this whole Black Lives Matter movement and this whole I Can't Breathe movement, but then when it comes down to the trans girls or when it comes down to the trans boys, then it's like everything is swept under the rug. Don't nobody want to touch that topic. Don't nobody want to hit that. So he felt some type of way because I asked, like, okay, well, where's the trans girls and boys? Now I'm that guy. I'm that guy that's trying to stir up trouble or whatever on this post because, like, I'm asking for all inclusivity. And no, that's not it. It's the fact that you sit up there riding some celebrity's dick. So now you want to sit up there and make yourself look good. Like, oh, how dare you sit up there and come at this post and it got children who died on there. Children are dying every day. And since the beginning of slavery, before slavery, whatever, during slavery, after slavery, kids have been dying. So it ain't like it's something new. Don't try that shit with me, please. Don't try that shit with me. Children have been dying left or right, and motherfuckers that are on the outsides, they have not been given no type of fuck. It just is what it is. They have not been given no type of fuck, and you can tell so by in the actual what is it? The way the government hands out like funds for mothers on Section 8 and things like that. They don't give no fuck about y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, so. And then in the wake of things, why are you coming at me? I had an honest question. If you're going to include these beautiful children who, sadly, we have lost for some ignorant ass shit. We have lost these children on some ignorant ass shit. If you're going to include them, let's include all the children. This girl was nothing but 17 years old in Arkansas. And she was found dead in a motherfucking car. So I'm not trying to be the bad guy. I'm just trying to be the motherfucker that's going to bring it to your attention. If you want to say all lives matter or Black lives matter or whatever your mantra is, if that's what your mantra is, let it stand for everybody. When you go out there and you protest for everybody. Don't protest for just the motherfuckers that you can relate to because you're straight or because you're cisgendered. Like, no, you want to stand for everybody. It's as simple as that. Then, speaking of everybody, in Madison, Wisconsin, my motherfucking home state. You know, for those who know, I'm from originally motherfucking Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where Miss motherfucking shit, Jada Essence Hall is from. Yeah, Jada Essence Hall is from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, my hometown. So when that bitch won the motherfucking drag race, you know I was happier than a fag in a pickle jar. Straight up. Straight the fuck up. Straight up. So I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. And I just feel like, you know, this shit's gotta stop. But in Madison, Wisconsin, a young girl named Althea Bernstein, um, the little girl wasn't nothing but 18 years old. Allegedly, she was at a convenience store or some gas station or something. And as she was leaving the gas station, somebody yelled out, nigger. And as she turned to see who it was, somebody decided to spit or shoot motherfucking lighter fluid inside the car and then proceeded to throw a lighter in there at her, a struck lighter in there on her. The girl received second and third degree burns, which, if I'm not mistaken, the higher the level, the less the severity. Like first degree burns are like over. If I'm not mistaken, if you're out, correct me if I'm wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, I thought that first degree burns was the worst. Second was like, ooh, and then third degree was like, you know, very, not so much as minimal, but healing would be faster. You really wouldn't notice in the skin unless you're like up on it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, this is what's going on. This is what's going on because she is mixed. Althea, which I've always loved that name, Althea is half black and half white. So they wanted to, they did bullshit. Just another racist attack. And let me tell you something. The only way you're going to truly have it where all lives matter is if everybody is included at the table. You can't have all lives matter and then you get to pick and choose what lives actually matter. It don't work like that. In order for you to truly be able to include and fight together, you're going to have to include all lives on the spectrum. That's the only way it's going to work. If you can't do that, then you've already lost the battle. You've already lost the battle. Like I said, I really wasn't trying to press out with nothing but shit. I've been sitting up here drinking. I feel like I look good in the motherfucker. So I'm just up here just sharing my motherfucking 2 cents with y'all. You know? It is what it is. You know? But, you know, for the ones that are watching this, make sure you like and share. Make sure, you know, you support your boy. Just make sure y'all liking and sharing this straight up. Because this is my first one and I see that it's not that bad. I'm good. I'm going to talk about the shit that I want to talk about and do the things that I want to do on my motherfucking live. And that's just that. And that's just that. If you can hear that in the background, that's my family. They're in the back having them a good ass time or whatever. Like, having a good ass time, you know, whatever. But this drink is good as a motherfucker, though. I will tell you that. Huh. It's a mango margarita. You got a motherfucker feeling real nice. It would have been nice to have some people in here to mess with, or I mean, to play with. Oh, that's how you do that. Okay. That's what's up. Okay. That's alright. Okay. Yo, hmm. Honey. Honey. Okay. Where everybody at? I mean, you know. I mean, I waited 4 days. Where y'all at? I drove here in the Wraith playing AR app. I mean, you know, I don't know. But I do know one thing. Oh, yes. Perfect. Perfect pour. That motherfucker's strong. Oh, oh. That motherfucker is strong. Mm. That motherfucker is strong. When it's in the night, we're on 100. Okay, so I'm just playing with the shit then. Now, I would be real dirty and title this motherfucker something else, but I'm gonna let y'all breathe for a moment. I'm gonna let it breathe. Can I do both? Can I do both of them? More people left. More people left. Oh. Woke up to press the coke up. I just hit on with the low cut to press the coke up. Make sure y'all like and share this video. You feel what I'm saying? Like on some real shit. Make sure motherfucking make sure next time. Well, how the fuck is y'all doing this? Woke up the press the coke up. I just hit on with the low cut. You call my folks up. Oh, we got King Zo. King Zo's in the mix. Okay, welcome King Zo. I see you down there, baby. Hey. All
What's
right.
going on?
Nothing much. Drunk, a little tip. I don't know.
Oh. When you making your way? What they cook?
Everything.
Everything.
Don't use this lie to find out what's being cooked now. This is Black Lives Matter, baby. Hold on. Did you like and share? Did you share this video?
I will.
Make sure you do because I need all the money endorsements that I can get, honey. I need all the endorsements I can get.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
All right.
You're the only one that's actually watching, so I don't know. I don't know.
Black lives and all lives matter.
All Black Lives Matter. That's the thing. People be so damn uptight. Not even uptight. Alonzo, you and I talk about this shit. You and I talk about this shit on a day-to-day basis, on the real. And like, It ain't nothing new. People want to sit there and try to yell Black Lives Matter, but then when they come down to it, it's like, no, they don't. Because if they did, you would be including all your brothers and sisters. The
Well,
dude try to the dude try to come for me on Instagram,
what he said?
talking about, oh, you didn't set up here and just single this out like this is a post talking about kids that done died, and you want to come on here talking about that because somebody from ATL posted a picture. Did you get that?
Posted a picture of who?
Somebody from ATL. Somebody from ATL, the movie,
Oh,
posted a picture of like all these black children and black people that had died over the years, right? And I said, okay, well, where's your trans representation? What about the trans people that had died? Then he want to come talk about all these kids that died on this post, and you want to sit up there and go there? Yeah, nigga, because at the end of the day,
all lives matter.
all lives matter. Goddamn it! Like, yeah, why wouldn't I go there? And I'm a black gay man. I ain't trying to be the motherfucker like in the motherfucker stirring up shit, but where is it? You a celebrity. You got a platform. So if you wanna show this shit, show it for your trans brothers and sisters. Like I told you, that girl just died 2 days ago. Ain't nobody said shit.
Well,
But
you
if it
know,
wasn't for me,
if they don't believe in what they, what's going on, like in that person or their sexuality, they ain't gonna say nothing because they so timid, thinking, oh, because I'm taking up for this person, I'm gay too. So yeah,
right.
and it
That's
shouldn't be like that because I mean, you know who you are. People gonna say what they gonna say. They talked about Jesus. You
yep.
know,
Like a doll. Like a doll, baby. Can you still see me?
yeah. They, I
Okay.
mean, they talk about he was this and that, and he didn't. It didn't phase him. He still did what he wanted to do and what his message was for.
Yeah.
But people ain't gonna grow up because they so society has really put this as, oh, it's a bad thing. But I mean, a sin is a sin. It don't matter what. I mean, nobody talking about you know. I mean, they talking about it, but they ain't making no big old deal about it. About
Right.
you sleeping with all these women or these females just giving themselves up. Like,
I hear you.
but they, I mean, the world ain't gonna change until everybody change.
Hold on, because mother is in here making comments.
Oh, mother.
Big Meats, baby.
Hey, mother.
Yes.
But
I
yeah,
don't know how the shit is done, but yes, Meech, I see your comments. Yes, this is my first time with StreamYard, and I don't know how to put it to like where it show the comments because it say comments, but they don't show no comments.
you gotta go to the comments.
Hold on, because we learning this shit as we go, so we just gonna keep on, keep on. What happened? Because that was the only thing that I saw. Yeah, I came in here and smoked a motherfucking cigarette, baby. I'm sorry, but oh, oh, okay, okay, yeah, we have a big. How can I show that? Can you see the live comments?
I have to go to the chat. I
Are
had
you
messed
going
around.
to?
I had
Are you
messed
on
around.
YouTube?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube.
Okay. Can you see what Minchie's saying?
Yeah, I had to go through the comments.
So
Yes.
why isn't it showing on my StreamYard?
I don't know. I think you got to go back.
Showing on my StreamYard.
I don't know. I think you got to go back.
Now this is. Mm,
I pushed the wrong button again. I was trying to see if I could, oh no.
well, baby, you need to get it right, okay?
I ain't gonna do nothing else.
Now, how come I can't see this?
You got to go to the comments. You don't see your comments on the bottom?
Yeah, no, I see them on the top. I mean, I'm looking at the. It says comments, but it got just what I'm posting.
Oh, no.
Okay. hmm Hold on.
As Martin said, can we all just get along?
Okay. No, we all can't just get along, and that's the
Yeah,
sad
I love
thing.
everybody. As long as they
Now
respect
come
me, I
on up in this
respect them.
motherfucker. Let's talk. Shit, I'm drinking. Let's get it popping, baby. This is my first live. We just about to do this shit. I
Yeah,
don't care. I don't know if I can see the comments or not. I'll see the comments when y'all come up in this motherfucker. I guess. I don't know.
I just want to know, like, they so big about, it's, yes, we've been profiled and mistreated, but we also get mistreated by our own kind, too.
Yeah. And that's the thing that don't nobody want to talk about. Everybody, they
How you think they gonna change if we ain't gonna change by ourselves and come together? Because if we come together in all nationalities, they can't stop us. Not even
hold
on.
on. I got Big Meech in here, baby. I got Big Meech in here. Okay, come on.
If we come together,
Allah.
hey, they
Okay,
can't
darling,
stop us. Not
what's
even
Hold
going
on. I got
on?
Big Meech in here, baby. I got Big Meech in here. Okay, come on.
if we come together,
Allah.
hey, they
Okay,
can't stop us.
what's
Hold on. I
going
got
on?
Big Meech in here, baby. I got Big Meech
Okay,
in
now
here.
who
Okay,
has their
come on.
volume up?
If we
Because
come
now you're
together,
going to turn their
Allah.
volume
I
down.
think that's Alonzo.
hold on, I got Big Meech in here, baby.
Alonzo, you watching this on
Who has their
TV?
volume up?
If we
Because
come
now you're going to
together,
turn
I muted.
Mama, is that you?
listen.
Alonzo, you watching this on TV?
I muted.
Mama, is that you?
Hold on, let me find out.
Try to unmute, Mama.
All right, is that better?
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Yes. I feel classy. Ugh.
Better?
Yep.
All right, there we go. Okay,
Yes.
now on
I feel
somebody's end,
classy. Ugh.
and we still got your feedback. So somebody has
Let me see.
on the device. Has anybody got their phone on or something?
Classy. Ugh.
And we still got your
Mute
feedback.
yourself, Anthony.
Let me see.
Has anybody got their phone on or something?
Classy. Ugh.
We still got your
Mute
feedback.
yourself, Anthony.
Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. No, hold on. That might be me. Wait a minute. Let's try that now.
Okay, unmute yourself.
Okay. That's better. That was me. I forgot I came in, but forgot to close out the YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is my first time using StreamYard. So
Okay.
on the right side, go ahead.
Yeah. Go into your control panel right at the top.
All right now.
Chat. and live stream.
I'm coming out here with you.
The control panel for YouTube.
No, for live stream.
Okay. Okay.
Right at the top on your right side, you're going to see all your panels, and right at the top it's in private chat and live comments.
Yeah.
Get live comments. Okay, now do you see the comments, or do you see the tab that say comments, banners, and all that?
Comments, banners, all that.
Now hit the comments button.
Okay.
And you should see all your comments. Oh, you know what? Hold up. No, you should be, because you're streaming live on YouTube. So all your comments should come up here. If it's not coming up, you got to make sure that your YouTube is being streamed.
Okay.
That you're going through YouTube, because if not, then you're gonna have to use, because like there are times like when I'm on Facebook, I have to have my phone up because I see all of the comments, like folks who enter that don't comment. I have to go and wave at them and carry it on my phone because they don't show up on your panel.
Okay. So I gotta have both of them open, but y'all can still see me though, right?
You're fine.
Okay, but just use YouTube as a buffer.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So there's that. But everything that you were just saying, we've been talking about that over here at Drinking Tea with Big Meat, and one of the things, straight children are gonna be straight children, and those who are very traditional, very, very, very I guess I'm gonna put it that way. They're just set in their ways. They're gonna always feel as though the alphabet children are in the way, or that we're trying to hijack a movement, because they feel as though I'm black all the time. I can't take my skin off. You can stop all that gay shit. And oftentimes, what happens is that who say that, they always hear that from.
Oh, I ain't hit mom again. I'm with alcohol in, man. You fucking up.
So they will hear that from white children, and white gays are the ones who always saying, but this is the same thing. It's the same kind of fight. And black folks get upset about that, because how in the fuck is the same? Because you don't know what it is to be in slavery and oppressed and all that. So when black gays, the black alphabet children, come to the plate and be like, listen, let's break it down, they don't want to accept that, because now they got all this shit in their head. We doing this, we doing that, we changing the face of manhood and the image of the black man and all that old bullshit. If you sit down and open up your motherfucking ears, you will realize what we're saying is the same damn shit. It's the same shit. And with black alphabet children, it's even worse, because not only do we got to fight the enemy, sometimes you done became the enemy, because you and your church shit, you and your damn masculine shit, you and your damn machismo, and all of those bullshit. See, we fine as long as we snapping a finger and singing in your churches, and we directing choirs and all of that. We all right as long as we beating the mud, honey, and we can give you.
As long as we stay the flowers in the attic, we good.
See, as long as we give you the tea, you want me to use my quote unquote my gaydar to make sure that you don't meet up with a gay man, or you come into the gay clubs and be like, oh my God, these motherfuckers are mine. Yeah, because we know gay folks don't deal with ugly motherfuckers. What did you think? What did you think? Everybody who think that all gay men get fucked in the ass, who doing the fucking?
Right. Right.
So, okay. So I need you to come out my motherfucking bedroom and stop acting like you think you know what the fuck it is I'm doing, and then move on about your life, because at the end of the day, I don't come around telling about the last piece of ass I done had unless I'm in a conversation with you and we good like that. But when I walk down the street, I walk down the street, whether I have a person on my arm or not, I'm minding my business. You the one that come to me and starting all that bullshit. You the one that point me out, oh, that's gay. Y'all do that. We don't. See?
You're right. And shit, I'm glad that you on here because, you know, we got different generations on here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that just goes to show that ain't shit really changed. It's gotten better.
You know? Yeah, because my generation, I'm 50. Okay, and I love everybody who, if y'all been following me, y'all will hear me say that because I'm proud to have turned 50. My brother, who was 3 years under me, he died at 39. I'm 50. Okay. So having said that, my generation came in and we're responsible for this generation being able to be between up and pumps on a regular street corner.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You could walk around in boy clothes, a pair of pumps, and a purse. We did that. Okay. We broke down those motherfucking doors. We did all the fighting. Okay. Because back in my day, see, I was one of those girls. Now I didn't wear pumps, but I was the pastel color bitch, honey. I was pink and purple with a purse and had my hair, okay, with the optimal Anita Baker optimal perm, honey, with my bouncing and behaving hair.
Yes, optimal.
Okay. That's what it was. It was an optimal perm, and then you had the TCB products, honey, set up there with your lustrous thick pink oil moisturizer, bitch. Okay.
I remember those.
So we kicked down those doors because at the time, my flamboyancy in that particular era, and that was my 20s and stuff, that was my protest. Because you can't tell me how to be a man. You can't tell me what you're going to accept as the man that I present to you. Now, whether I got glamour length and active length fingernails or whatever, when I come up in here and do this motherfucking job, guess what? The job gets done. Okay.
Very well.
When it's all said and done, I'm not sitting up here talking about who I'm fucking. I'm sitting up here punching this cash register. I'm being your security officer and carrying on. When you saw me take this motherfucker down and flip his ass and grab him by his motherfucking throat because he was running out on your check and didn't pay you your money, it wasn't about, oh, that fag. It was about, oh, security officer.
Right.
Okay. That's what that was. So no, when it's all said and done, when I go home, just like when you go home and kiss your wife or whatever, I just happen to be single. And the song says I'm living a single life. So if I decide to have 1 or 1,500 pieces of trade, bitch, that ain't none of your concern because you wasn't one of them.
Exactly.
And the day you became one of them, honey, did you tell anybody? Because I didn't. Because I wanted you to come back.
Some of these girls messing up the game.
You know what? Yeah, they mess up the game because they think they're trying to get ahead of the game. And all the time they think that, oh, if I have something on you, that you can be controlled. And that's why a lot of the children end up getting their ass whipped, if not killed. Okay. Sure. Or killed. And then it becomes a whole bit to do, So yeah. But I have a workshop. I'm going to be doing a series about this because the thing of it is that we as the alphabet children, you got it. As the alphabet children, honey, we have to do our own internalized cleaning. Okay. And then as we clean, we need to sit down here and then take it to the world so that everybody know what the hell we're talking about.
Right.
Because we can't fix nothing. You can't go fix somebody else's problem if you ain't got the right tools. Because in your toolbox, bitch, I need a hammer and a flathead screwdriver. And in your toolbox, bitch, you got a goddamn butter knife and a rock.
True.
You ain't coming right. Okay. So don't work.
They don't fit. Just like O.J. Simpson glove, they didn't fit.
If it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
Must.
Okay, children, bitch, acquit.
Must.
Okay, stop, because it ain't working. It's not working. And with us and our divide with our heterosexual counterparts, or I like the hetero-attractional, because if you take the sex out of it, that's the part that people don't understand about us. Oh no, it's a choice. No, the choice that I made was I stopped lying to myself that this ain't who I am. That was the choice. But I can't help who I was attracted to. And listen, I tell folks the best example that we have of that, the best example that we have that we don't know how attraction works is Bobby and Whitney. We don't know what the fuck that. How? Okay.
Opposite attracts sometimes, you know.
Sometimes, but they also cancel each other out.
True.
Positive and negative are opposite of one another, but when they come together, there's no force that they cancel each other out.
Right.
Okay, because they're opposite ends of the spectrum. They cancel out. Okay, so what does it do? It has no power. It's neutralized. Okay, that's become a magnet. A magnet is attracted to steel. That there is this element. A magnet is going to go to where it sticks to. Okay, now and a magnet attracts another magnet.
True.
So what's your magnetic power, honey? Come on, Storm. Okay.
I heard that. Hell yeah.
So that's what we have to get into.
And I feel like I've been trying to get people to really touch on this, but no one wants to touch on it. I keep telling people like all this shit really goes back to the Willie Lynch letter.
Yeah.
And the fact that you had someone who came and warped our mind and it's set for thousands of years.
Still in play.
And because it was reiterated. See, it started with that letter, but what they did was just like we know Stagger Lee, Booker T. Washington, that whole the fables that we have, okay, just like how we know how to say Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. It's because it was repeated. So if you constantly telling me that, if it was a lie, if you say it long enough, you're gonna believe it.
Yeah.
True.
Okay. If you keep and don't correct it, let me put that proviso there. If you say that lie long enough and don't correct it and say it's a lie, you begin to believe. And that's what belief is. Let's take the church. Black folks have been told, and if you don't understand it, go watch The Birth of a Nation, the Nat Turner story that came out, and go understand why he revolted. Because he was a preacher, and he was told by the white man to go come and speak to the slaves. In fact, he was pimped because his owner pimped him out.
You making a live video?
He sold
Hey,
Hey, Miss Mama, how you doing, baby?
That's my Aunt Lisa, baby. She dove down in the
Look
kitchen.
at my nephew down at the bottom.
Yes.
Hey, nephew.
Hey, Auntie.
Hey, boo. We over here eating good.
Ooh.
I know you will. Oh.
I gotta get me a plate.
Okay.
Mitch, you gotta try one of her plates.
Okay, now look now. Okay.
Okay.
I'm good for bringing Tupperware dishes now. But over the time, as we start to get into this thing, it tells you. So really, Nat Turner was told, he was sold as a job because the owners got paid to have him come and do that black talk to the slaves. But here's the thing. They told him what to say. You preach the part of the Bible that says slaves obey your masters. You don't tell nothing else. That's the part that you tell.
Right.
Okay. And then from that part, then you created a text around that about how good master is, and God is going to do this and God is going to do that, but you don't obey your master because master done gave you good. He give you clothes, he give you food. God came down and rained down a blessing on you because you could have been out there hanging from a tree, but your master said it was okay, and master said there, and everybody said they get happy. Okay, and this is what we sit down here and do. We not pass that down to where that same quote unquote white Jesus. This is how we now we got white Jesus. This is why black folks in the church want to sit down there and be all kumbaya, praise the Lord, and carry it on in a time where they don't want to examine what religion is. They all it is regurgitation. They not looking to those scriptures for themselves or having anything mean anything to them outside of what they were told.
True.
You hear folks quote scripture and they will quote it in the exact same way that you heard your great grandmama quote it. God is the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. Honey. Oh my God. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leading me beside the still waters, that he restores my soul. He leading me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. But yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. And they will write it on and have no power in that at all because it's regurgitation. Or you got a dramatics because they'll sit down there and sound like the preacher. And God said,
Right.
or
So now you really feeling it like, oh.
You got a dramatic.
That must be true.
Okay.
This must be serious.
It's serious. All you have is dramatics. Okay. Not knowing that you just sit up here and got a wonderful old con game. Because after they gave you all that, they're going to tell you, how would a man rob God? In tithes and offerings. Now, you got to bring your tithe to the storehouse now. Because this is God.
That's
you know it's a God.
Mm-hmm. And the slave masters, they, preyed on the men, power with their women, like they slept with them.
Yeah.
Took their manhood. That's what comes with this suppression of a man not being a true self, not being self, because they so fearful about, well, if I do this, people gonna make look at me like this, and that's why we have these DL men that couldn't get out of the closet and just do themselves.
Because DL men are not allowed to live in their truth because it becomes weapons. Truth has always been weaponized in this country. The truth has always been a weapon. And the hateful truth is, during slavery times, our men were raped in front of their women, in front of their families, and carrying on. And that there was to keep them in control. But we never talk about the ones that were used for play toys, because there was a lot of the overseers who were gay, and then there was a lot of the slaves that they found out that they had that secret conversation, so they would go tip out and carry it on, and it would never become a question because this was what we had to do to stay alive.
Yeah. Anthony, stop doing all this extra stuff.
I'm trying
to. He learned in the system to see what all the knobs are.
You gotta play with it.
This is the test show,
Right.
The test show to find
but this is a good show, though. We having a good ass discussion.
Yeah. And oftentimes that's where you have to when we talk about these things, and we have to put it in context. This is what we have to go to, because oftentimes the people they don't want to go there because they don't want to go through the implications, and then you have folks who will come up with their own scientific, quote unquote, scientific theory, or their own conspiracy theory to make their information valid, because now they want to change the narrative, but you're not telling the whole story. I can accept that.
And you know how they come up with it? God came to me and told me.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
God came to me and told me this is such. Yeah, he might came to you and say something to you, and what you determine, but Don't try to deter somebody else from their feelings.
I'm
If
gonna
they
share,
can be them, you can do that. That's not godly in my eyes.
Right.
this story with child, and this is going to tickle everybody because I was a part of a church movement and things, and praise the Lord. You know, we were faith and holiness. You know, we step out on faith and let the Lord lead. Okay. And I got so involved and carried on. I had a meeting with the pastor, and the pastor wanted to know if I was a practicing homosexual. And I said, practicing? No, I'm perfect at it. Honey. I'm not practicing anything. Now, are you asking me, am I sexually active? Yes, I am. Okay.
There's a difference.
So he wanted to go through all this, that, and the other, this rigmarole. All right, fine. So, I thought at that particular time, this was my answer. I asked God to give me a sign if I'm supposed to change. And, I would deliver it before Miss Andrew Caldwell, honey. Okay. So, so here it is. I sit up there and, we were all stepping out on faith. And I had one of the members of the church come to me and said, God, show me your wife. And I said, really? And it happened to have been the girl in my prom picture. Okay, now we grew up together. And he come to me and said, God, show me that this is your wife and y'all gonna get married.
I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta go to the restroom. Keep talking, y'all. I gotta go to the restroom.
Now go down and hit your camera so you can mute your camera and keep your sound right. Keep your sound on, but mute your camera so the folks can't see your background.
All right.
So, so I'm going, and I'm like, that was a shouting good time. The gay boy of the church, honey, is now about to get heterosexualized. He had been delivered, and God done told him he could get married. And yeah, so the church done clown. They done backflip. We done shouted, ran around the church and things, and I done put in my steps. And oh, yes, Lord. And at that time, I was working in the porn store. Yeah, I was working in the porn store. So the initial decree was God told me that you're gonna come up out of that. That mess. Okay. And because of that, it was the next day I went and I quit my job. Okay. I did. God said you're coming up out of that. All right. And at the time, we were having a couple of issues again, nothing major, but I'm 20 and I'm pissed off at the job. So God had told me I'm leaving. So fucking, I'm gonna get a new gig. Okay. Fuck all you bitches, I'm out. So now I did this, and God done told me I'm going to get married, and showed the child my wife. And then when he told me showed me the picture, because he came over to my house, he said, "That's her right there." I done went around. I said, "Oh my God, it must be true," because they've been telling us that all our life. We gonna get married. We gonna get married, and you didn't even know that. So God told you that. Okay, all right. I done went and told everybody, Lord, God done told me I'm getting married. Lord, I'm getting married. I didn't even got a date. I was supposed to get married July such and such. I had a date. And I heard that date. I called my grandmother. Grandma, I'm about to get married. Oh, baby, that's lovely. I told everybody, except the heifer I was supposed to be marrying.
And did she catch a drift of it? Did she find out?
I told her later. Okay.
Oh. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Wow.
I told her later because what had happened, I had an epiphany moment because I was walking through my house. I was getting ready to do something, and I was in the bathroom brushing my teeth when I had all of my grill at the time.
Oh, grill.
So yeah, okay, that's a whole nother thing. So I'm trying to get my fangs together and shit. And I heard God talk to me and was like, "What are you doing?" And I turned around because I heard it so clear. I thought somebody was standing behind me. And I'm like, you know, and what are you doing? And I was like, I'm brushing my teeth. What are you doing? And then all of a sudden it was like, I'm looking in the mirror and I'm looking at myself, but you know how they show in the movies how your life plays, plays back?
Yeah.
I'm having one of those moments. Now I'm going through all this time from the time I'm supposed to be, God showed you your wife, up until that particular moment. I done told everybody, still ain't told the girl who I'm supposed to be marrying, but I done told everybody that a wedding is coming.
Had a date and all.
And then I was told that you are not to move until I say so.
Oh, that's deep.
And I said, "Ooh, you are not to move until I say so." And it was then that I had the emotional moment because see, then I started playing everything back in my own ear because now I'm hearing myself. And I just had an emotional moment because I knew that wasn't nobody but God because I was the only one in the house. Okay. And because of that, I was like, oh my God. And here I'm stepping out on faith. And I believe in this church because that's what we do now. We all step out on faith. And when the saints come and say that God, and you got to trust God's word.
Better trust it.
So now, am I trusting God's word, or am I trusting your manipulation because you want me to do something you think I should be doing?
That's what it be. They always try to make it.
After that was the day that I realized that I had to look at religion and stuff in a different light because I had put so much faith in that. And the pastor is the pastor. He's a man of God. You don't speak ill of the man of God, and blah blah blah. And it was from that point on that I had to look at everything differently because you this man of the cloth, but yet you got us down here on Mac and B Week, honey, buying the damn tags from the dope boys and the little crackhead boys, so you don't have to register your car, so you can drive this car around legally. Okay, but you the man of God, but you got okay,
That ain't godly.
That ain't godly. You got us out here on the corners, bitch. Okay. Police ride down, and the thing of it is that had that been a bad botched deal, we would have want going to jail, not pastor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And probably wasn't gonna bail you out either.
He wanted to hook up, see, and all of this, that, and the other. So that's when I had to understand about separating the deity from the man, and then I was learning how to let go of religion altogether, and I finally stepped away from organized religion in 2009. I stepped away from it, and my consciousness has evolved, and I'm not a traditional Christian in no sense of the word anymore. As a matter of fact, I don't even like using the term Christian because you want to talk about some real terrorists? You want to talk about some real domestic terrorist shit? The Christians. Because everything is done in the name of God. They have killed in the name of God.
I believe it.
They have bombed up abortion clinics in the name of God. Okay. Ku Klux Klan, honey, have hung black folks because they were God-fearing Christians. See? And said that they were doing the Lord's work. Okay.
Yeah. He ain't never hugged nobody. They ain't never say he hugged somebody.
He was. Wait a minute. Now, if you want me to believe it the way you taught me, Jesus was the one hung. So how is it that the one you say is God of everything was hung and died and carried on? How are you hanging folks from the tree doing his work? Okay, I ain't gonna go. I don't want to preach, child, because folks get upset when the gay children.
I guess we God too because they treat us just like God was treated.
Right.
Now you want to there?
Yeah.
I told that to the And I said, I said, let's talk about it. Okay. Now, I may not have been crucified or whatever because of my skin color. And yes, we as black know what that is. But bitch, you know what it is to have 16, 17 of y'all sit down there and jump on the queen because you thought she was a motherfucking faggot because she had on hair and a pair of pumps. See,
Okay.
Out of her own motherfucking business.
I thought that was an easy win.
And then some of these preachers, they talk about gay, but they got a boyfriend on the side.
A boyfriend on the side and then a side piece at night. Because damn it, after the Sunday service is over, after night service is over at 9 o'clock, they go home and have dinner by 10:15 because at 1:25 a.m. when the first lady is asleep, they rat-a-tat-tatting on the back door because they can't come through the front door because you home with mama. So they got to come to the back door so you can slide downstairs in the basement and fuck behind the damn water cooler or the damn the heating unit. See?
And don't make too much noise.
Don't make too much noise, honey. You can't go, baby, baby, baby. Ooh, that's good. You can't do that. You gotta cover your mouth or muffle in the pillow. That's where we get that muffle in the pillow shit from, honey. Okay. That's where we get that from. Okay.
Yes.
Trying not to be loud and shit because you don't want to wake nobody up. Fuck that.
So I am. Go ahead, Alonzo. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. What you gonna do?
Well, I was about to say I'm about to just go ahead and wrap it up.
All right, baby.
I'm hungry.
I knew it.
But I appreciate Big Meech, I appreciate you giving us the time of day to come on here and say some enlightenment.
We gotta do a part 2.
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be a part 2. Now that I can y'all hear me clear? Like, do I sound good?
You always sound
good. Yeah. And I don't want you to feel like I was just, trying to get off, but a nigga hungry.
No,
and 2, I want to save this for when we actually do the live.
Right.
So that way it'll be, more organized.
Right. Now when you go to save it, after you hit end show or end broadcast or whatever, there's a little thing next to it. I forget what it says. Just go to the little tab and it's a drop button and then say download recording. You can download it as a video or as an MP3. I always do both, so you can have the sound and the videos. But yeah, you can download because Streamline only gonna save it for 7 days.
Okay.
Cool.
I really appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, baby.
Well, y'all have a good night.
Love you back, baby.
Love you.
Yeah, Big Boy Pride gonna do, child. They say October, but hell, not in Florida, bitch. They got new cases. Fuck all that. I'll wait.
Ain't gonna be. I'll go next year.
I'll wait.
Maybe.
Right. Okay.
But, it's been some little issues with them. They've been feeling, I guess, some kind of way about us. I don't know.
We still recording. Don't do it here. We'll do that later.
I'll call you. I'll chat. I'll call you a message.
Yeah. Yeah, baby. Okay. Bye.
All right. Let me know what they got, so I can so you know what to fix me, to bring me. I can't hear you.
I know what to fix you. Thank you.
Just make sure.
Thank you for joining my live. My phone is dead. Thank you for joining my live. I know what to fix my ex-husband of 8 years. Thank you. Thanks.
I hope so.
Thanks. Bye. See you soon. Thank you for visiting me.
Always.